Right then, Advent of Code 2016, day 3. The reason we're doing day 3 is because I just did day 2, but the microphone wasn't working, so you didn't get to hear any of it. Doesn't matter, made a real pig's ear of it anyway. So, if we do that, I'm recording it slightly differently this time. I used Ascinema last time, but turning Ascinema into video turned out to be a real pain. So this time I'm recording a terminal window that's showing the serial port. So let's boot this up and hopefully, yep, there we go. And we can delete all the stuff from before. And then let's put the problem for day 3. Is this not going to work now? That would be classic, wouldn't it? Let's see. Excellent. Okay, good. Maybe one day my Advent of Code proxy will work on the first try. Let's see then. Now that you can think clearly, you move deeper into the labyrinth of hallways and office furniture that makes up this part of Easter Bunny HQ. This must be a graphic design department. The walls are covered in specifications for triangles, or are they? The design document gives the side lengths of each triangle, but 5, 10, 25, some of these aren't triangles. You can't help but mark the impossible ones. In a valid triangle, the sum of any two sides must be larger than the remaining side. How many of the listed triangles are possible? Okay, this sounds straightforward. And I'm going to try passing the input with scanf this time, I think. My scanf has a bug where it reads an extra character, but as long as we make sure that the bug lines up with the end line character, then everything will be alright. Wow, that's a long input. So we're just going to work out which of the 3 is the largest and whether the other 2 sum to a number greater than that one. Can't remember if we had to count how many are possible or how many are impossible. Wow, that is a long input. I wonder how long this is going to last. This makes for riveting viewing, doesn't it? I hope this file isn't too big to represent on my file system. Well, it turns out that just downloading the input would be a serious impediment to competing for speed on the SCAMP. I expect some people actually submitted the solution in less time than it has taken me to download the input. Quite funny. Well, it might be challenging to solve this problem on SCAMP just because of the sheer size of the input. Like, how long is it actually going to take me to pass this many integers? Yay, that's the end. How big is that? That is 30k. Of each line, well, 1900 lines. Well, let's just Do it the naive way and see how long it takes. So we're going to go N1, N2, N3, well, scan F. So space matches any number of space characters. They're all less than 1,000, so we don't need to worry about overflow. And we need the longest one to be bigger than the other two. So if we just define N1 as the longest one, say if N2 is greater than N1, then we'll swap them. And then if N3 is greater than N1, then we'll swap them. And then if N2 plus N3 is greater than N1, then it's an impossible triangle. Are we counting the possible ones or the impossible ones? How many are possible? If N2 plus N3 is less than or equal to N1, then it's possible. And at the end, we want to print out how many are possible. I wonder if we'll want some sort of progress indicator. Let's just run it and see what happens. I wonder if N2 plus N3 equal N1 is considered possible. Let's just look at the problem. In a valid triangle, the sum of two sides must be larger than the remaining side, not larger than or equal to. So we need N2 plus N3 to be larger than N1. So I've got this backwards anyway. If N2 plus N3 is larger than N1, then it's possible. And we can fix the typo here. Since we know there's about 1900 lines of input, I guess we're expecting an answer around 1,000. Or at least an answer between 0 and 1900. I wonder how long we let it sit for before we kill it and add a progress indicator. Okay, great, that's about what I was expecting. D3, part 1, 1032. D. What? Triangles are specified in groups of 3 vertically. Rows are unrelated. I think it means numbers within a row are unrelated. Okay, well that sounds pretty easy. I think we just read 3 lines, flip them and handle them like before. So we delete this lot, make this a function. One, 2, and 3. And then so we'll have this bit done. And then we'll go input A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, B3, B3, C3. And in the event that there are no more things, we want to break. And the answer should be of around the same magnitude as last time, I think, because there's still the same number of triangles. We're expecting about 1,000 again. I think we can expect this one to be slower than last time, because there's a function call overhead for each triangle. But in exchange, we've unrolled the loop by a factor of 3, and we only test scanf once, so who knows? Maybe this is a winner. Oh, that's nearly all of them. Yay! Excellent. Well, that was straightforward, but kind of an inelegant solution. But you don't get any points for elegance. Thanks for watching.